Hello, friends, and a warm welcome to yet another episode of season 2 of The Pep Talk. Yesterday, I started the personal effectiveness program, and I have recorded 2 videos for all of you. Today is the third video. How can I talk about personal effectiveness, personal excellence, without talking about how to go about it? And in one of those things, I thought mentee mentor, that is for us to find the right mentor and for the mentor to find the right kind of mentee is an important yet a challenging aspects. And when the roles overlap of a mentor and a coach and a friend and a trainer, then the trouble may start. I can cite several examples of this. And in recent times, I thought that the debacle and the not so good show of the Indian cricket team in the T20 World Cup is a perfect case study for understanding whether the mentor and the mentee bonding and also the overlapping of the roles of the mentor and the leader and the mentor and the coach is a reason for this particular not so much of success or not. Again, this has to be as a case study, and we don't really have a lot of data on this, but prima facie looking at things, I can always start doing this case study. Nevertheless, today I'm going to talk about mentee mentor relationship a little in details. So I have a PowerPoint presentation ready for you, so let me share it with you. So here is the presentation. Let me take you to the first slide. If you observe carefully, you'll notice that this is very simple concept. For a torch to burn, you have to put the two batteries in the right manner. That is, the negative has to be put with the positive. If you put the positive and positive together, or the negative and negative together, the torch is not going to glow. Why I'm bringing this is because the right kind of mentor for the right kind of mentee, and the right kind of mentee for the right kind of mentor. If we put this aspect in place correctly, I believe that the results will be far better. And in this presentation, we will see how this relationship affects our personal effectiveness, performance, and growth and development in the organization, or for that matter any field, including corporate field, as well as sports and any other aspects. Let's start with a spiritual talk where you know very well that how Arjun benefited from the mentorship of Krishna, and how Krishna played a mentor's role, amongst many roles that he played. And you will hear the stories where there is an instance where Arjun goes and asks Krishna that he sees his own relatives at the other side of the battlefield, and he uh, does not want to go ahead and fight, because he knows that if he does, then he would basically harm his own relatives. And how Krishna gives him the advice, and how Krishna doesn't tell him what to do, he mentors him what to do. And if you go further on, and you will see throughout the Mahabharata, uh, Krishna played this mentor's role so beautifully and epitomized the importance of a mentee mentor relationship. In real world, you can also see such examples where Socrates was the mentor of Aristotle, and Aristotle was the mentor of Alexander the Great. And you know that this boils down from generations to generation, the culture of mentee mentor relationships. And if you really find a good mentor and a good mentee and put them together, you will see wonders. And everyone knows the story of Alexander. I can state other stories where a person has become successful, from scratch, being mentored by a great mentor. So you can find such stories, and you can relate to everyone's life, who has seen success. And in the corporate world also, there are cultures in different organizations who want to have this culture of mentee-mentor relationships. I would again bring back cricket because we all watch the game, and we know that how Gavaskar gave his pad to Sachin. I think that played a very symbolic mentor role to Sachin. Although Gavaskar was not a formal, mentor, Sachin had a coach. We all know that. But in the international area, when he was young, he saw Gavaskar as a role model, and Gavaskar giving his pads to Sachin to play was a very big encouragement for him. And I thought that throughout his career, I have seen him interacting with Sachin, and I think that gesture played a mentor's role, in a symbolic manner. You can see JRD Tata and Ratan Tata. You can study how that also was a great example of mentee-mentor relationship in an organization. And I believe Tatas have this great culture. Even in Bollywood, we have the great Bappida and the great Kishore Kumar. When you still see programs of Kishore nights, you will see Bappi Lahiri being called as a guest because he remembers his contribution of his mentor Kishore Kumar in his music. Uh, I would suggest you watch this clip on YouTube from this Mask of Zorro. It's a very beautiful clip. Uh, again, mindset of ownership. Why I'm saying this is because the mentee needs to have this. I cannot think that my mentor will do everything for me. Uh, Owning the results and outcomes, developing his own ideas, and accountability and responsibility from his side. So these are the prima facie important things for the mentee to have in himself to be selected by the mentor. That yes, this guy can be mentored. Mentoring can also go wrong, as I already told you. Roles overlap. You remember the Greg Chappell episode with Ganguly? How this affected the entire career and the team's performance during 2006 and 7, and how Saurabh brought him in as a reference to being the coach, but somewhere it's not so easy as we found it, and the results were pretty much something that we want to forget in 2007 World Cup. So it can definitely go wrong. Again, you can watch this video on Planet of Apes. I would suggest you can go online and watch it. So the right results also are seen when Shane Warne mentored the Rajasthan Royals' young, unknown new faces in the first ever IPL in 2008. And his role as a mentor is still remembered. And he, some people say he was the best Australian captain Australia never had. But thankfully, Rajasthan Royals did have him as a captain and as a mentor. And that really made them the first ever IPL winners from nowhere. So there are important things. You can watch this video on Life of Pi also and try and do the debriefing from that. The roles definitely have their own challenges of, challenging the mentee. This is from the mentor's perspective, motivating him or her and inspiring them. Like I already mentioned in the previous few examples. There are stages that the thing has to go on directly. You can't start mentoring. Participative stage, persuasive stage, collaborative stage, and confirmative stage. And this is stage by stage. So again, when I say about the Indian team's debacle at the T20 World Cup this time, trust me, the same thing will be successful after a period of time. So again, there are stages and there are ways, how to design the whole program for the mentee, attract them and make them interested, connect with them, guide them, and measure their success from time to time. So then it is a process that, it's a scientific way you can always. But there is a 5 things that are important, I believe, that commitment to each other, development of trust between them, plans and goals and roles has to be clear, and responsibility, whose responsibility, and collaborating for the results. Both has to collaborate. again, I mean, different skills to be used: building trust, listening, encouraging. This is from the mentor's skill set point of view, and being having the reliability in him, and also making it fun for the mentee. So you can, you know, again, I mean, we're talking about the overlapping of roles. So we have to be clear that mentoring basically is a long term and skill competency based relationship, not a short term uh, relationship. Both the parties need this in them, trust building behavior, both the parties, and encouraging, listening. So these are all trust building. On the other side, criticizing, discouraging, insulting, and superiority complex, this can hinder these relationships. A mentee and mentor have to have different set of mindset and thought processes going into this whole game, so again, it's listed. You can just go through it, self-explanatory really. So as I said, this is just a demo video, but for personal excellence and success, this kind of finding a mentor, and the mentor also always wants to pass on his knowledge. I think it's a great relationship to have in the corporate world. Thank you, friends, for watching another episode of the Pep Talk. Until next time, have a great day and be well, be safe, and keep smiling.